Alright, what's going on everybody, and welcome to the Occult Gaming channel with me, your host Bellard Wright, and welcome back to Lost Kingdoms 2 for the month of FromSoft, and I hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough so far. Today we're going to go ahead and continue throughout Alanja, specifically throughout the castle of Alanja. Last time we did the Royal Tower, the middle of it. This time we're going to do the upper part of the Royal Tower. I suspect there will be a boss fight there, so let's just go ahead and get into it. We got a lot of neutral monsters here, a large percentage of them, so we can go ahead and prepare for that. There's not really a way to prepare for that, but what I'll do is I'll change my deck up a little bit, and I will go with, just go with some fire type. So that seems like a lot of fun. I can go with water type again, but I think I will go with the fire typing. So let's go ahead with fire and see how well we can do with it. Or do I want to do earth? I don't know. Let's go with earth. Earth just seems like, in terms of power, it seems to be my second best deck. So let's go ahead and go with earth. Excuse me, that was my neck popping like that. My bones have gotten so bad since the start of the pandemic from all the I think that's the creature we're gonna end up fighting. A wyvern, awesome. So this is gonna be, yeah, in love because that's where we came from. But yeah, I work from home all day, so it's just the habit of working from home from my desk all day and then editing videos has made my bones really bad. So I need for sure take better care of myself. I didn't want to read that wyvern card, but I guess we can't do it until we get to a save point. Checkpoint, I should say. Here's a spooky combo: skeleton, steel skeleton, demon skeleton, and ice skeleton. Ice skeleton's a skeleton too many. Kind of tired of. I don't really like the new variants of the skeleton. The fire skeleton wasn't as good as it could have been. So fire golem, ice golem, temper tantrum. That makes sense actually. Maybe they could have did temperature ranch. I don't know. I'm sorry. Shouldn't give them ideas. Skullapalooza. See, in that one they leave out the fire skeleton. It's kind of how lame the fire skeleton is. He'd actually be better than the water skeleton because I think his AI is a little bit better. It'd be better if they gave him like more HP. Best idea doing this. Oh, he's dead. Yes. That's fine, he get me. Yes, he's stoned. I'm sorry, could did better by you. Oh, he's still alive. Awesome. Let's do Rocky Roar. Oh, Rocky Roar tournament is stoned, didn't it? What an amazing combination of creatures I got there. Go up the stairs all the way to the top and you'll find it. It's awfully big. I don't think even Queen Kashi herself would be brave enough to tackle that horrible thing. Hey, don't try to power scale this series here. I like it the way it is. I'm trying to up the ante on the power scale. Oh, that's the wyvern right there. tried to dismiss him. Do something about that, chickie. Why'd you go to the other one? I don't know what chickie for. Maybe one-shot it. I can probably fly over there, but I don't think this. No, thank you. Try to avoid it. There are no humans alive past this point. Just that enormous monster. Won't you go back? I want to. And I want to do more with the level. A lot of enemies up here. That's awesome. That's awesome. Sphinx is too good. I'm gonna have to put Sphinx in the main deck. It's too good. Rebus I can use for sure. That's fine. I never got some Rebus. Oh really? You guys are just gonna. Alright, whatever. They wanna kill me. They can kill me, it's fine. Yeah, I can't really go into these with these like themed decks. And it's really hard to go into these stages with the intention of training things too. Alright, I'm gonna take out. I've just kind of been farming these for for more banshees. Alright, this guy, elf. I'll keep him in there. What's this thing? This must be useful. Yeah. Oh, this stuff's useful. This is the only one that's kind of not useful. I'm gonna take Gemini out for a bit. Devil Plant's not extremely useful either, so I'm gonna take out Devil Plant. This thing's not incredibly useful either. Put it back in there so we can get more points. That's okay. We'll figure out new ways to get points for that. Trickster needs to return back to me. Needs to definitely be back in there. Okay, I'm good with this. Oh, Puppet Mask we can't use because it's neutral, unfortunately. I think this is fine actually. There's no healing cards I have here. And that's something I gotta account for. But then again, it's probably a bad strategy to heal anyway. Because it's only gonna take your score down. I'm gonna take out Vampire Bush actually. This is just gonna be the deck we use to get through stuff. This neutral deck. I think that's gonna kind of be what I do from here on out, is like experiment with the new stuff, at least going through one good time, and then switch over to this, because this legitimately has everything I need to get through the levels. Is there anything else I can take out? This guy has been doing really good. I'm gonna keep him in there until he gets about like 20,000, and I'll take him out. Is there any way to make this even more overpowered though? It's kind of what I've been thinking about. I suppose there is, but for now. I'm not. Well, this elf thing. I'm gonna just take elf out. Elf's not that good. Need something to really help me get through these levels. Tiger Mage is in there. I need stuff that's like really good. Another Banshee, I guess. Banshees are good too because they do grant a lot of experience to your other monsters, so they're useful in that way. This thing, I think I'm gonna use this instead of the. Yeah, I think I'll use this instead of the Hellhound. It'd be a great way to get health back. I like Hellhound, but and I got 3 flyers now, so I don't think I need 3 flyers. Baba Yaga's really good though, so what I'll do is I'll take out Birdman because we don't need 3 flyers. Alright, where is Birdman? Goodness, it's so hard to find everything. This game, like, no real logic to the placement of stuff, I find. And I said I was gonna do who? Another healer, another unicorn. Okay, I guess that's good. I want to do like something different other than like three of these, but for now that's fine. I can't really think of anything else to do. Like, just not being able to use the neutral monsters really limits me because I could be using Puppet Master, Vampire, a bunch of stuff really, but it's all good. Would kind of just like to keep that in there to get more experience, but that's fine, I guess. I do kind of want to try out this thing, but we'll wait till Bull Monkey gets like a lot more XP, and then we'll try out some new stuff. Okay, the ship's good, and off to the upper parts we go, because there were just parts I couldn't get to on that in that middle area. I do want to mess around and try that out. Alright, feel a lot better about this. You know what? I don't have a card restoration here. Might be a problem. These guys. I'm not really sure how to handle these guys. Too. Dead, goodness. As you doing all that damage, aren't you? If you can. Oh, you missed. AI so bad. What you doing? Stupid crazy damage. That's actually the Wyvern. Yeah, the Wyvern's doing a shit ton of damage. My lord. Please kill the Wyvern. You can blow him up? Oh, I think when he dies, his bombs go away. Please, get out of here. Alright, we're flying. Hopefully this works. Nope. Of course it doesn't. This game with the damn invisible walls, man. Yeah. Just when you think you can get creative and do cool stuff, man. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so you can use this to go around. That's cool. Some annoying enemy types here, man. Definitely. We got the Spar Toy, which I thought I already had this. For whatever reason, I thought I already had this card, but I didn't. We're just gonna run to the boss fight. I don't even care about... You're not really going to fight that big monster, are you? Yes, I am. Yeah, if he kills me, he kills me. It's fine. I guess I activate him once I go up there. It's gonna activate the fight. Just checking stuff out. It's gonna lead back to the stairs. Okay. Alright, might as well get out my fighting cards. I'll save this. Alright. Do it. There's no way this is the goddess of harmony, the god of harmony. Some independent stuff. Did that not blow up? Oh, I'm screwed. It is really bad. I'm done. I didn't know the soul suck stuff was going to be here too. This is like a Phantasy Star boss. Is there anything better I can do with this deck? Well, the weakness with this deck is that it has a lot of these useless transform cards. So what can we do is just do raw, stupid damage. Just raw, stupid damage. I think this is probably the best deck we have for that. Yeah. I think it's the best chance we got to just do raw, just stupid damage. Oh, so is 20 the or is 21 the max level? I don't know. Yeah, but there's no way that boss is the goddess, the god of harmony. No way. Did say it was the body of the god of harmony? That might be the difference maker. Just take a little bit of damage. Whatever. Some stuff you just can't avoid. Most of this stuff has like a low threshold for damage. And actually, there's a lot of cards here as well that aren't the best damage dealers. Try this again. So we can just back to. This can help out. Oh, if you get too close, that's what happens. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Boomerang X. Blow it? Nope, not gonna blow it. You know, this would be just good training, I guess. What you got, sir? Can I do what you? Oh, he took a lot of damage. Are you dead already? Damn. I think I'm gonna have to this. So we got like 3 different attacks. We can just sleep. That's the dryad. Hold on, while this is out. Yeah. Charge. Come on, you can do it. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. But they're dead too. Oh, that was kind of crazy. Alright, try again. And that's a new card too. It's like a weird sort of superhero, like a bird superhero. Okay. Yeah, that becomes the problem once you run out of stone to use. Damage. Can't avoid it. I feel like the elf is just gonna be a liability. I suppose I'll use it anyway. So there's like a landmine when you first start the battle. So I'm gonna trigger that landmine. And I guess I'm gonna summon some stuff first, then I'm gonna trigger the landmine. This. Hope for the best with these guys. I'm gonna trigger this landmine up here. Oh, it didn't trigger. I thought it was a landmine. This thing. So I'm gonna just trigger that. I don't know what triggers it. So they managed to kill this thing right here. Fair enough. I don't know if these guys are gonna fight over it or what. Either one of you. Oh no, you do it. He's almost dead. The boss is almost dead. Perfect, he's dead. Definitely a Fantasy Star boss. That was really good. And I have no chance here of getting this got a harmony card. This is the Wyvern. Neutral transform, 6 stars, 4 stone requirement, HP of 100, 150 lifespan, and it has the it's transformed, so I think this will be pretty good to use. Windblade and Glide special attack. A transform type creature capable of flight, packing a beam punch. It is an excellent choice for aerial combat. A flying lizard with lethal breath moves slower than one might think. And even completely equal to its card form. Actually a little bit weaker with the Windblade attack for reasons, I guess. Alright, and I got 2 of those, which are 3 now. I did want something a little bit different, but it is what it is.
It's me again. Oh, I really hope we can be friends with Rashi and Nu forever, don't you? Well, isn't it nice to have friends again? Yes, it is nice to have friends again.
Oh, so that's where you've been hiding. Come along. The whole kingdom is waiting for a glimpse of their savior. Adrianu. We really must be going.
Did I just accidentally beat the game? Like, hearing Tara talk makes me think I just beat the game. I really did just accidentally beat the game. Wow. Wow. I'm gonna let this song play. Then I'll share my thoughts. Okay. Normally, I usually share my opinions over the credits of a game, but that just came out of left field for me. Like, the game just ended. And I was actually a little bit paranoid about that once we saw Leon or Leonid, I forget his name, Leon the Eighth. I was paranoid that I might be actually doing the main story stuff when I saw him. So like, why would he be in a side mission? But all of this castle content just seemed like side mission stuff. And I thought fighting the God of Harmony would just give me like a leg up on like the actual boss. I thought it was gonna I don't even know. I don't even know what to think. That was just kind of crazy. Alright, well, we technically beat the game. I guess we're going to be doing just extra stuff. Then we got more stuff to do in white, apparently. This... Proving Grounds. Okay, Proving Grounds is the new thing. Shoot, man, I don't even know what to do. That was so unexpected. I had more to say, too. But I guess I can save that. I gotta save that, man. We'll be doing Sharacia next. I don't even know if I want to put Sharacia in the same episode, but 30 minutes is kind of a jip. So I think I will. I might split these up. I don't know. I might just have that be, I don't know. That just took me by surprise, dudes and dudettes. Sharacia. What the water that? Yeah, that really just ended. And I knew as soon as Terra talked, I knew that was the end of the game. I just knew it. I'm like, she hadn't talked for the whole game, and now she's talking. That we're at the end game. That is it. That is it. Jeez. This one, I might just make this one a little bit longer than normal. Even though I'm actually running behind schedule with other stuff I'm supposed to be doing today. Crap. You skeleton, not gonna do it. Man. Can we get that guy at least? Get this guy. Watch out for the jets of fire. They really hurt. I saw a monster accidentally walk near one and die right on the spot. Okay, instant kill. We'll test that out later. Machine went down again, of course, because machine be machine. That's fine. Yeah, this whole balancing act thing isn't fun with these element stuff. And again, another dumb mobile enemy. Why the fuck are you so mobile? Why the fuck are you? No, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like fighting this enemy type. I just don't feel like it. What's this for? The jumpers? Probably. Oh, the stone wall. Which I don't have. So, screw this part. I guess I'll be back to this stuff. But then again, I feel like I probably am going to need that to avoid the fire traps. This temple belongs to Ashura. I guess it wasn't big enough for him though, because he tried to take over the land on the other side of the volcano too. But then the Valkyrie that lives over there, she got mad and attacked this temple. Ashura and the Valkyrie have been slugging it out ever since. This used to be a beautiful temple too, but with all the fighting, it's a pretty chatty little fairy. Looks like I probably won't be able to avoid those fire jets. So just try to hit him with that. Get me. Alright, well, unless I bring a damn golem, I won't be avoiding those fire jets. So let's just hope I don't get tagged. I don't want to do this stuff. I should probably go to one side. Oh, that's fine. That's not a lot of damage. I'm cool with it. I'm really, like, the ranking stuff I really don't care for. Like, I really don't care about in this game. It's just too much other stuff to worry about for me to worry about ranking 2. Oh no, I was supposed to jump. Okay, I have jump cards. I could have used that, but I couldn't tell like that this was a jumping thing. Because they're so weird about platforming. I don't know. You don't have that much HP. I can actually just. I think Yaoi by itself can probably take you out. Of course, he's over here. Alright, Yaoi. It's fine. I need multiple Yaois. They can just like run roughshod, really. Alright. 500 stone. There's a red dragon suddenly here. I don't think it was here before. Now it is here. Crap. Two. I guess we can like interrupt these guys. Hopefully this hits. Didn't do as much damage as I wanted it to. Mr. Foot here can probably finish the job. Bigfoot. Oh, it hit, well, he might have got damaged by the fire. Crap. I'm gonna need some healing. I saw a fairy over here. I did. This used to be a beautiful temple, but you never know it. Great. I might have saw a chest down here. I suppose not. Okay. So what is this for? What can this do? Am I supposed to like punch through here? I have no idea. Alright, you know what? I don't even want to fight you. Not interested. You are very interested in me. Jeez, so fast. Alright. Fine. I'll give you what you want. And now he can't even be bothered. Alright. Fire gargoyle. This thing, Phoenix. There might be some fairies here. I'm kind of over this stage, though. I hate to say it. But just move on. So that's gonna be Ashura, I believe. Talk to him. Trap you both. Boulder toss. See if this combo does anything. Of course, Phoenix moves out the way. That's too far. Fair enough. Am I pushing? Yes, right into her. Yes, dumbass. Hate mobilities. Alright. Hail, traveler. Ashura has a task for you. Recently, this temple has come under attack from the despicable Valkyrie that lives on the other side of the mountain. I have repulsed many of her dastardly attacks, but we are too evenly matched. I cannot defeat her, she cannot defeat me. But you are a stranger, you may make the difference. Ashura would reward you well if you destroy the Valkyrie. I don't know about that, man. I don't think so. Because you don't seem to be a very savory individual either. there. There's way more level. This level is like infinite, man. Like it won't end. Alright, 200. And fire elemental. It's pretty neat. Whatever this is. I wish the whole level wasn't red. I don't really like these levels that are just like all red. But I suppose we're like inside of a volcano or something. It makes sense, but aesthetically, like I just don't really care for it. You can never have enough lizards. My pappy always used to say that. Try this combo: lizard man, red lizard, venom lizard, and basilisk. So that's like all the swords. They're gonna call that like lizard slab, lizard war. Cool. And, oh, that's Valkyrie. They're like on the same. They're like on the same thing. This isn't a mountain. This is a stage. Like what the hell? This is Valkyrie. Welcome, traveler. Will you do me a favor? The favor of listening to my request. A being that lives in this temple, Ashura, is a greedy brute. One might think that he would be satisfied with this magnificent temple, but no, he insists on invading my territory. I drove him back as far as this temple, but I can't finish him off. We are too closely matched. I sense your power and wisdom. If you were to vanquish Ashura, I would reward you appropriately. I will accept. May your sword never dull and your shield never break. I shall await your report, brave she-warrior. Let's see what else happens. Cool. Alright, yeah, Ashura's been a bit of a dick because he's this temple is his, but he will not leave her alone. So we're gonna go ahead and rectify this situation. This thing is so fucking annoying. Like, just go the fuck away. Like it chases you forever until it just stops. And then okay, all right. I'm just a tad bit annoyed by how this game's doing stuff. But there we go. All right, it just immediately starts the battle. This. This stuff. Let me go full unicorn mode. Oh, this thing's horrible. But it jumps pretty high. Frog's putting in work as best they can. Come on, stupid mobility. Frog's still alive? Wow. Sword. I'm probably gonna have to fight her anyway. I think that would be the best case scenario. You have to fight both of them. Or you know what? I think if I probably did Ashura's dirty work, he would probably want to fight me afterwards. We'll probably like rerun this stage. I don't know.
I salute your bravery. Accept this token of my thanks. Use this card whenever you have need of my help.
Got a 3-star, wow. Probably the 10 enemies defeated. Okay, I'm kind of terrible at this. I always pick the wrong thing. I already have all of these cards. At least they're all different. Alright, I'm gonna run through that again. She gave me a new card. Let's see if... Oh, she's fire type. I assumed that she would be like a water type. Okay, I believe this is the first time we got the fire elemental, the fire helper. Fiery ray, level 6 with a 6-star requirement. Pretty survivable, I would say, with a long lifespan. A fire spirit. While on the battlefield, it will gradually reduce the hit points of all wood wood creatures while restoring hit points of 2 fire creatures. A fire spirit that deadens the power of wood and strengthens the power of fire. Immobile, it is killed easily. As an enemy, is pretty well, it's the same, I guess. Valkyrie fire summons. It is 7 stars, 8 stone requirement. Really strong with meteor shower and Valhalla. A legendary being set to escort the souls of the brave to paradise. The more creatures that die while the Valkyrie is in your hand, the more powerful its special Valhalla attack. Interesting. Interesting. But at base level is 54. I wonder, is there a cap on it? A fierce warrior from the Mountain of Flames and sworn enemy of the Ashra. A Valkyrie will call down fiery meteors upon any who oppose her. Slice Maker and Meteor Shower. Pretty strong. Okay, cool. We might put that in the fire deck. For now, we're gonna rerun this stage and see if we can do anything differently here. For one, I want to try out the jump card to see if that's gonna get us through the like over the top of that wall. And then for 2, I want to see if we can like rerun and do the boss stuff all over again. So just mess around with all that. And there could be a ton of stuff I didn't do here as well. Like easier to do. And this is back here? I thought I got this. What are you doing? I think I'm facing the wrong way. Let's try out Earthquake. Great. Earthquake's even better. Wish I did that before. The walls in this area are pretty weak. I bet if a monster was strong enough, it could break right through them. Oh, this is for the walls. Okay. Let's just try the jump card anyway. I figured it was the breaking the walls, but then I didn't see any cracks, so nah. Can't even be creative, really. You just gotta do exactly what they want you to do. Alright, whatever. Alright, we'll break these walls down. I got 2 of those in here. They actually aren't as good as I thought they would be. They're kind of slow. And the healing is weird. It's not consistent. Either it's not consistent or I just don't know how to do it properly. I believe her ability to heal you is passive, and I think she can also heal the allies. But heck if I 100% understand it. Alright, crack you with a cranial charge. I can do it. Nope, it's not gonna completely do it. And robo swat. Fantastic. With the okay, I picked them up. So it's hard to tell if I go here or if I go here or if I go here. These are the things that are crumbling, but I imagine realistically I would probably have to go forward with this. That probably makes the most sense. You know? This doesn't make sense. Oh, but that didn't really do anything. You know? don't get it. I don't get it. Then what do I like jump over here or what? Actually, let me see if I can even walk this all the way across. I doubt this is what you're supposed to do. This game is so weird when it comes to this transforming stuff. Oh, okay, I see. So now I could just like avoid. Okay, that makes sense. That's good stuff. I don't know what this is for though. I couldn't tell you what this is for. I want to try stuff out, but I'm also not super duper interested either. Maybe I can break through one of these pillars or something. Maybe that's what it's for. Let's try it. That stuff there looks breakable. Okay, I can break both of these. I can probably just make it over here. Oh, this blew off. There. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure that it wasn't super duper obvious that you could actually break through that. With that being the case, hopefully he can take care of that. Maybe I can break the top of these pillars as well. Yes. Come on over. What are you doing? Oh, the drag. Where did this dragon come from? I'll try to. Oh man. Just trying to try stuff out, man. There's like. Oh, the heat. Okay. I think the draw distance is like making enemies just pop in and pop out. Okay, whatever. Let's just try this out while we got time. I just want to see if it can break through these other lesser pillars here. Please don't stand on that. Whatever, who cares? Okay, it does look like I can break through these pillars. Alright, I am okay. Alright. I wanna like leave out so bad, but let me try out this boss stuff. Okay. There's so many enemies over here. Just in this one little space. You don't get a ton of healing back either for being in this form. You get some back, but not a lot. Ashura doesn't look to be there. Uh-oh. Come on, leave me alone. Oh, why can't you just leave me alone? Okay, so Ashura's gone. Nope. So many enemies over here. see what we can. You know what? Fuck it. These fuckers are moving me around. Oh, come on. I'm almost there. Jesus. Alright. Okay, they're both gone. So you can only do that once. Oh shit, I didn't want to start over. Oh man. Very annoying. That's a new car too. Down at the bottom. Yeah, I think I'm gonna separate these episodes. I don't know. So confused. This game, the one thing I can say that it's done with me is it's very much so confused me. Like I started off like absolutely loving it, but like overall I think it definitely isn't quite as good as the first game. It definitely misses the mark. Like it could have actually got it, but it turns out like the level ending stuff is worse. Like it's inconsistent. Like cause some levels you can't even end, you know? You can't even get the grade again. Like it's like a one-time thing. And the story just kind of ended. So I'm all over the place with this game. I'm very mixed. I also wish there was like an option to just do like a full screen map like the first game had, because this is cool. This is like a really good aesthetic, but this gets annoying to have to like shuffle through each map as well, because you get like 4 different maps. So I guess a little bit annoying. We can go back to the Sacred Battle Arena pretty soon. But yeah, I guess we got some more episodes to come, so I'm super confused about how to proceed with things. There's a lot of stuff we left on the table, but we're gonna go ahead and see if we can clean that up. But yeah, this was the end of the base game. So I didn't get a capture card. I never got a capture card, so I need to figure out how to get a capture card, because they said you could capture enemies. I believe I read that in the instructions so long ago. I could be misremembering that, but it said you could get a capture card. You can capture creatures with a card specifically, because they completely eliminated that mechanic. So yeah, it's like the first game just made this simpler, and I thought the new systems for this game would actually make it more interesting, and in some ways it did. Like I love the fact that you have all of this now, but I think with and I love the fact you have a new type. I love how they separated things into helper cards and transform cards and, you know, independence, blah blah blah. Transform cards have potential, but they aren't quite as good as they can be. They definitely don't live up to that potential in the least. And the things they do with the level design to facilitate those transform cards, the requirements for those transform cards, they're so steep when they should be very cheap, because, you know, taking up deck space is a huge resource in and of itself. But I guess we'll talk about that more as we go forward. But overall, I'm kind of disappointed with Lost Kingdoms 2. I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm kind of disappointed. I enjoyed my time with the game, and I continue to enjoy it, but definitely not as fun as the first game. Just a lot of stuff that gets in the way of just that pure fun gameplay experience. So like I said, I will talk about this more so in the future. But right now we are reaching that hour limit. So appreciate you guys for stopping by. Hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough. But more than that, hope you guys are taking care of yourselves and your loved ones. Let me know what you guys think of the game, and about my playthrough, about whatever you're thinking about, whatever catches your fancy. Hopefully it's related to the game, so more people can jump into the conversation. But it is what it is. Till next time, guys. Peace.